Hey everyone, welcome to another Open Cluster Management Community Meetings. Today is April 12, 2024, and we have one agenda on the topic today, and it is regarding enhancing our documentation regarding the releases. I think Shuzhou is going to drive this meeting. Shuzhou, please
Yes.
feel free to take it away. Thanks.
Okay. Let me share. Okay. Actually, I add another topic, but this is still the first topic. This is a brief idea of to build a release-based document. You can see in the first page. You can see I made some screenshot of Kubernetes, Prometheus, and another multi-cluster management project, Kamada. They all have their document is you can choose different release to say document is banded with these releases. And recently we have released like a Z string. I think it's a 091. So I think now is a good time to introduce this release-based documentation into OCM. And for this first point, I think I can follow up if there's no disagreement to build this. So the second is we need to test the important part in our document before we do release. So you can see here I quote from a member, maybe not, a member from our OCM Slack. And you can see there is a potential to switch to another project when they are trying our front page, trying our tools or the script we provide, and when they failed, they have a strong willing to switch to other project. So I think our code is evolving, but our document is not banded with our code. And this front page has a script or tools provided by us should be also test. Maybe we can use auto make some GitHub workflow to automatically test this, but this script should be tested also based on release and before every release. This is a proposal to end a step before release. So the third part is we should add a document affected checkbox in issue template. But I think now we don't have a issue template. If we will build one in the future, we should add this add a checkbox to let the issue owner check when he want to close the issue. If there is a PRs while changing code, and it will also affect our documentation, we should know, and we should make sure the doc is also updated. So this is a 3 proposal. Any thoughts?
Are you suggesting we do all of them or some of them or one of them? Sorry.
I suggest we can also make an issue to trace it. I just want to make sure the direction is good. So these all 3 proposals is accepted by all of us. So there's no risks or concerns of this proposal.
So, so for the number 3, like the issue part, we do have an issue template. I think this part is the simplest task that we can just update the current issue template. The only thing, so we currently the issue template we have is like for the doc and enhancement and document. We have different kind of the issue template. It's just like that docs checkbox is only should include it in the enhancement template or something else. But I mean, this is I think that it makes sense. It just need we can just create an issue and update the current issue template. For the first one, I think we probably need that, but I'm not sure how to do that actually. There is some technology limitations. So currently we using Hugo as a static website. It's not quite good for to actually it cannot support multiple versions of documentation. So we need to have some different approach because we don't have a separated web server to host all these pages. We just use GitHub pages. We need, I mean, I think we can investigate, but
Yeah.
Technically, we currently cannot support. We might need some re-architect on the website, like hosting the document website separately and linked to the main web page, etc. Yeah. And for the second one, I'm not quite sure what to ask.
So yeah, let me describe this again. So well, simply say we should run our use quick start as an example. We should run our when we release when we make a new release, we should use that release to run our the quick start script. Maybe the issue is not caused by OCM. For example, this one is because maybe he's using a wrong version of not a wrong version, outdated version of Kite cluster, or different version of Postman or Doc. But we should make sure we have a solution when this kind of problem raised. This install this quick start is I think it will be frequently used by new joined members or anyone interested in our project. So the importance of this script to 100% pass is I think it should have our attention and worth to test before every release. Also, we need maybe. Oh, sorry. Please go ahead.
Retest per release or per PR merge for this script.
Per PR. Oh. Yeah, we can also do that if we can make it automatic.
Because we don't have an automation test when we tag the release. Do you suggest that some QE task to be created per release to test that?
Yes. Maybe per PR is also a good option. Yeah, it's both okay. Well, current situation is this is not covered. This part provided in our documentation is not covered in our test. I think we can cover it in any way. It's good.
Okay, yeah, I think yes, we probably I'm fine with yeah, I think that sounds okay. Um
Okay. So I will invest in this part. I'm interested to I think Hago maybe explore this. I see some project using Hago, but they can switch release. Maybe it's still a static website, but not sure.
actually I
Okay.
learned from that before on how this, but when the problem is Hugo itself doesn't support. So commonly what they did is they have a separated document website using something called like mic doc and mic doc, etc. And then in the Hugo, which provide the main web page, they provide like kind of link or reference to the documentation website. This is one possible way to do that.
But where's the documentation hosted at? Is that like another Git repo or?
Yeah, someone make it in a different repo. Somehow because it is tied to the version of the release. So, for example, you can put the doc in the same repo of OCM, and then the OCM repo could be used. So when we release one version of OCM, we will also tag the document, and there will be a document in the main branch that will be updated per PR.
Yeah, I remember maybe there is some company they provide a free plan for open source project that we can host our documentation server. Maybe it won't cost anything for us to only time to switch to this mode. Okay. Okay. Any other thoughts? If not, I will go on to the next topic.
So for the third suggestion, in addition to issue templates, we actually have pull request template. Should we also add the doc check into our pull request template?
Pull request template.
So if there is a feature merging in our OCM repo,
Got it. I feel it's better to end in the issue template because maybe we need a multiple issue to close a multiple pull request to close an issue, and that issue, the document part is like a final summary, reflect all our changes to our documentation page. It's not necessary. This may not necessary doc update per pull request.
No, I think what Zhuzhen was it is
Yeah.
suggesting is like if there's doc changes or not. If there's a doc changes, then we do something extra. Is that
Yeah,
what you're?
yes.
Because it's hard to
And
look at a I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah,
and sometimes when we submit a PR, there might be not a issue linked to this PR. We can use the check to remember and to push the author to think more about the document's name.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think it's a good idea. It doesn't hurt. It's just
well,
it's a template. It doesn't hurt anything. If we can get
yeah.
someone to create a PR and then they see, oh, I might need to update the doc, and then they're willing to create another doc PR, that's great. I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
it's just like
Oh,
a reminder.
oh, good. Like we can add a checkbox, and if you create another PR to update doc, you can link that PR in this code change PR, right? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any other thoughts? Okay. Maybe after the meeting, I will create an issue and summarize all this uh, our discussions in that issue and post also in the doc in this here in the meeting notes. And if you have any other comments, you can comment on that issue. We can discuss offline. Okay. Next is another topic is the contributor letter. We discussed last week. So I have created an issue and a PR. This is the issue. Oh, okay, I see. You can have a comment. I need to write a summary. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if you have I will write this summary after the meeting, and if you have any thoughts of how to enhance our contributor letter, you can also comment in this issue. The issue link is in in our agenda here, and I have a PR submitted, also linked here. You can see this is a very simple PR. You can in this page you can click the dot button on your keyboard to switch to the Git dev page to let you better review the markdown table, because I add a markdown table. Okay. It should take, yeah. Okay. So basically I add a table that summarize all our roles. Okay. So we will have a summarized table and using simple word to describe the responsibility, requirement, and the privilege. I keep our roles as the same we have contributors, member, reviewer, and maintainer. And for contributor, it means you can carefully contribute to our project, and there's no requirement. So if you contribute, you are a contributor. And a contributor to become a member, it should push one PR. It should push at least one PR within 3 months. So we can also consider member as an active contributor. The contributor can ask another member to nominate him in the meeting, to invite him into the organization. Or it can be the other way around, like if you are a member and you find another contributor, and you can invite him, asking him if you want to be more in the organization, and if and he's accepted, like he's he committed to push PRs every 3 months, so you can invite him to join the member. And the reviewer is also simple. Reviewer means you are expert of a repo or a specific area. Reviewer need to review PRs, and reviewer can nominate a member to become the reviewer of that specific of the same group. I should say the same group. If you are an expert of placement, you can nominate another member to be the reviewer of the placement. If you are an expert of another area, you can only nominate the member to become a reviewer in that area. Maintainer is very similar to reviewer. It means owner, expert, and leader of a project of a specific area or cross different areas of OCM. I left the rest part unchanged. Only I think the most urgent change we need to consider is the requirement of being a member. So this part I changed a lot. So this whole PR is still a work in progress. I'm looking for more advice and opinions. You can, in this Git dev page, you can right click in this everywhere to add your comments, like start a discussion. Even the lives, unchanged lives. So I think we can maybe we can even work on this PR together. If you have comments, you can make changes and submit it, and if it is accepted by the maintainer, the community repo maintainer, and it will be accepted into this same PR. Yeah. Okay, that's all for the contributor letter follow up. Yeah, great. We already have comments. I will reply later. Thank you, Chujin, for giving the comments. Okay, any other thoughts? Okay, that's all on my part. I'll stop share.
Yeah, thank you. This is great. Happy to see that we are getting progress on this community governance.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shujao. That was great. Kujang, do you have any other topics? I do have one quick questions. But before I get there, I want to see if there's any other topics that you have in mind.
Yeah, just one thing. There's a bug yesterday about the class ADM running in the different version with glibc, so it is fails. That probably because of the Seagull enabled is removed by me in the class ADM 0.91. So I need to do some verification test, and if that's a problem, I will update the makefile and maybe and tag 0.92 of class ADM to just fix this issue.
So that's just for cluster ADM, not OCM, right?
Yes, that just for class ADM.
Okay, because I have a question because we did a 13.1 release, and then there was one issue that was it's almost I don't know if it just missed. So when we perform a release, and I think it was a patch release. Do we just take the latest OCM main?
No, currently we will cut a release branch in the OCM repo and add on framework repo. So when we do the patch release, it's in the release branch, not in the main.
I see. So we cherry pick the changes that we want.
Yes.
Okay. So there was one issue that I think was missed. It's not. I mean, it's not too because I don't know when we're gonna do a release, the next release. So I want to at least be cherry picked to the release branch. How do I indicate in the issue or in the PR that I want this to be cherry picked to the 0.13 release branch?
So there's a command by pro. I'm not sure whether it works, but you can try it. It's so if you submit a PR in the main and you want to cherry pick into the release branch, you can use a cherry pick command. Something like
All right. Okay. Let me try that then.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
on
can
the main PR, I try to do the cherry pick.
Yes.
But
the
how did you cherry pick the into the 13 for 0.13 release branch?
Yeah, to me, I just run the git cherry pick on the release branch.
Got
So
it.
yeah. But I think you may brings a good point. So we need a way to decide the patch release. Like when do we want to do a patch release?
I think before we make a patch release, we should maybe you did and maybe I missed it, but maybe at least in the channel say, hey, I'm gonna do a patch release and you want to get stuff in, something like that. That would be good. Because then maybe the community will, hey, I want this fix in, I want that fix in. So just a suggestion. But yeah, I'll run that cherry pick command and see how it goes. Thank you, Kujan. I think someone wanted to say something. Please go ahead.
a similar command in the chat box. You just need to use the cherry pick and target branch. So this PR will cherry pick by the probot to target branch.
But I shouldn't have permission to do that. Wait, what is checking the permission? Is it if I'm a member of the org?
It's just send a command to the probot and the probot will help you to create an PR
Yeah.
in
Oh,
Yeah. Just
got it, got
comment
it.
this command in the PR. I will send you an example.
Thank you. Zhuzheng, are you sending the example now or?
I'm funny.
Okay, okay.
I'll see you
Well,
later.
yeah. Let's just wait a little bit then.
Okay,
Let
yeah.
me.
Sorry, Mike. So when you see a bug, is that in the OCM repo or you want to put into the, or it's in another?
It's the OCM repo. Let me share my screen actually. Make it
Okay.
easier. Yeah. It is this issue that someone in the community raised,
Okay.
and then we sort of promised him this issue is fixed. Please try to latest OCM, and then we did the release. So I thought it's gonna be there, but it wasn't in there. So I was just wondering. I don't know why I must have made a stupid mistake thinking that it'll take from the main when it should have been just take from the release branch. But it's okay. I will run that cherry pick command. I think in here. So I think what it's like this, right? And then the release. So something like this.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether a merge PR is able to do that, but you can try.
Okay.
Yes, even it's merged, it works.
Okay.
It should be work, yeah.
Did I spell it wrong or let me check. Sure. Oh, okay. Note dash. Okay. Oh, there it is. Thank you all. This is great. Wow, and I got permission too. Okay, thank you all. That's all I have.
Okay. Yeah, so that means that we probably need another release, right? For example, 1.13.2, 0.13.2 for this bug. Maybe I'm not sure whether there's another bug, but I think that makes sense. Because we will need to also tag a new class ADM. I will send a message on the Slack channel to ask whether there are any other we want to put into the next patch release.
That's great. Thank you so much, Kujan. And thank you, um, who was it? Let me check. Thank you, Patrick and Zhuzhang, for the command. And thank you, Jiwei, for the original fix. Yep, that's all for this topic for me. Anything else from anyone? If not, thank you so much, everyone, for attending. See you next time. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.